Hello friends, family, and beauty pageant contestants. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Alright, so let's get down. Let's get down to business. Anyway. So I want to talk about something kind of controversial that I saw on TikTok. So I made a TikTok. If you're interested in it, I'll post it down below, but I'll post the link down below if you want to see the TikTok. But I posted a TikTok today, and I don't have that many followers on TikTok. I have like 1,400. I don't expect my TikTok to reach that many people, but I made this TikTok just fun. I made it very vague. So my TikTok said, "You cannot charge a premium for crocheted items made with itchy yarn." I made it very vague. I didn't say the price, and I didn't say what brand of yarn because I wanted it to be very open, right? Maybe I did a little bit too open because I started getting comments. Like I said, I don't ever think that my videos get much reach because I don't have that many followers, and my normal videos get like from 250 to 1,000 views. So this one kind of shook and rattled some people, right? I'm gonna read some of the comments because I think it's like so crazy. So with that statement, I had people saying, I had people agreeing with me saying, "Oh, I agree. Drives me nuts to see a full price on a red heart blue light special baby product. Like, ma'am, no one wants to buy itchy yarn for a baby." Completely agree. I've been guilty of doing that. And then I had some people saying itchy is different for everyone though. So, and I agree, itchy is different, but I think the way I said it was kind of like misinterpreted. I had people who totally agreed with me. And somebody said, "I don't even crochet, but I deeply respect you for saying this out loud because too many people are into polyester fibers and it makes my skin crawl." And I crochet with acrylic yarn, but I'm gonna get more into that. Somebody said, "I avoid wool precisely because it's too darn itchy." And then I had a fairly big crochet content creator on TikTok comment, which I was like, I was gasping. I was like, oh my god. And she even did a video response. She like stitched my video, and I was like, oh no. I was kind of shook. She said the problem is what is made with cheaper yarn the problem is what is made with cheaper yarn charged at a fair price is seen as a premium price, which she kind of twisted my meaning of my thing a little bit. And so this is my rebuttal. I said, "I agree, this is a problem, but when I say premium, I mean a few thousand, like a month's salary." And I'm gonna get into that a little bit further once I finish reading the comments. And then somebody said, when it's premium for the cheapest yarn at the store, as they're buying 100% alpaca skeins or something. And I said, exactly. And somebody said, I think people have the right to price however they choose. And I also agree. Now, let's get into my argument. I'm so passionate about this, and this is gonna be a semi-long vlog, but I'm gonna try to make it as clear and concise as I possibly can. Okay, so it drives me crazy every single time I see the TikTok creator, because if you buy a lot of yarn, if you shop at multiple it's literally driving me crazy. If you buy a lot of yarn, if you shop at multiple places for your yarn, if you shop online for your yarn, we all know what a certain color of Red Heart Super Saver looks like, right? We all know what it looks like. If you buy a lot of yarn, I bought, especially in the beginning of my crochet career, I bought a lot of Red Heart Super Saver because it was at Walmart. You can get it for what, $3? A big giant skein for $3, right? Like you can get the really big pound for like $6. It's a value yarn. It's a value acrylic yarn. However, Red Heart in my opinion and in my experience, is one of the least, it's one of the lowest quality value yarns out there, right? Comparing it to I Love This Yarn, I'm comparing it to Caron Pound, I'm comparing it to Lion Brand's A Pound of Love. I'm comparing it to the value yarn you can get at Joann's. I'm comparing it to everything. Red Heart Super Saver yarn is a value yarn that is good for projects, but it is probably the itchiest and the lowest quality yarn that you can use, right? So we all know what it looks like. We all know the colors because they're well-known colors. Everybody uses them for their projects. I use them for projects multiple times, right? Gorgeous color, but the quality of it is subpar. It's affordable, and we love that about Red Heart. Now, I saw a TikTok of this creator. Now, if you, no hate, please do not send hate to this TikTok creator. And I'm not hating on them. I wish I could do this. I wish I could have the conscience to get away with something like this, right? Once again, don't send hate to this TikTok creator, because obviously they're able to pull it off, right? I wish I could do this because I would probably, my husband would, if I could do this, my husband would probably wouldn't have to work, right? So they said in a TikTok, like I said, I don't want to say this person's name. I don't want to call them out. If you ever see this TikTok, do not send hate their way, right? So there's this creator on TikTok who said this item cost $5,000 something dollars. Not 500, $5,000. And she said, I don't charge for my time. She said in her post, I don't charge for my time, I charge for my experience. And the work that she put out was very skilled, very neat, expert. You could tell that she had been knitting. It's a knitted project. You could tell that she had been knitting for a very long time, and it was great, beautiful, right? I think it was a neon rainbow hoodie, and she said she charged $5,000 for it, right? Nothing wrong with that. If somebody's willing to pay $5,000 for a knitted hoodie with that level of expertise, go for it. Wonderful. That's not my problem. My problem is that it was made with Red Heart Super Saver neon stripes. We all know what it looks like because we see it at Walmart all the time. That's what made me upset. That's what, like, I was like, my brain literally, like, I was like, what? What? And so at first I was like, okay, maybe I am like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not Red Heart Super Saver neon stripes. I think that's what the yarn is called. Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the villain. Maybe I'm the villain, right? So I was like, okay, let me look at the rest of her stuff. And maybe it's not, right? Okay. I looked at the rest of her stuff, and it's definitely been confirmed as Red Heart. It's been confirmed by other people that is Red Heart yarn. It has been confirmed, and because the rest of her yarn is yarn that I have used personally, I have bought personally, I have worked with personally, was Red Heart yarn. And she charging $3,000. People giving her payment plans for $300 every 2 weeks. Baby girl, if somebody was going to charge me, if I was charging somebody $3,000 for anything crocheted, but then let's think about it. Let's think about how Red Heart acts. Let's think about the texture. Let's think about the quality of yarn, and let's think about how it reacts, right? Okay, so Red Heart Super Saver is a 100% acrylic yarn. It is not the best yarn on the market. right? It's good. It's not the worst yarn on the market, but it is not a good quality, right? You can do a lot better. You can find a yarn comparable to that is a better quality, that has a less chance of less peeling, and is dry cleanable, okay? That won't peel and felt on you with a few washes, right? If I'm spending $5,000 on a piece and after the 5th wash or even the 3rd wash, I've washed stuff with Red Heart Super Saver by hand or like put it in the dry cleaners, and it's still peeled and it's still felted. Anything that's really loved or you white, like it will felt and peel right here in the armpits, because I'm like, not armpits, but like on the side in the armpits, because it's rubbing against itself. It literally, like, it makes my skin crawl just to think that I would have spent $5K on a sweater that is that low quality. Like, the fiber is low quality. So my battery died. I'm back now. I don't know where I left off at. However, I'm gonna try to put things in perspective really quickly. Say that you had a product and you had some type of formula and things cost $1,000, right? The product that you made cost $1,000. Let's say you crocheted a blanket that you priced at $1,000, right? And you decided that 70% is you can come up with any type of formula, but 70% is for you, and then the 30% is for your products and your is for products and supplies, right? So that means $300 is for products and supplies, and then the $700 is for you. That's still pretty good, right? In my eyes, I feel like that's still pretty good. Okay. So let's put it in perspective. This person this person charged $5,000. And we know that Red Heart Super Saver is about $6, maybe $7. Let me be a little bit generous. Let's even say $10. It's $10 for a skein. Say for this project, let's go on the high end, she used 10 skeins of yarn. I don't think she did, but she, you know, that's on the high end. I'm saying like the extreme, right? That's about what, $100 for 10 skeins of Red Heart Super Saver yarn. Subtract 100 out of $5,000. You're still making, your profit margin is through the roof. I think, like, let's just think about that, right? I cannot fathom somebody charging that amount for a quality of yarn that is subpar, that is known to peel and felt by just wearing it sometimes, right? Now, I love Red Heart Super Saver. If you look through all of my collection, most of my yarn is 100% acrylic yarn because it's affordable. I love the colors. I love buying it. I have tons of Red Heart Super Saver. What I do with Red Heart, I'll talk about that a little bit later, but I use Red Heart. I buy Red Heart. I look at Red Heart. I use Red Heart. Like, I'm not saying Red Heart is a bad brand, but when it comes to that, I feel like you could have used something better. Am I the villain? Am I the villain in this situation? And am I the villain? I'm the villain. No? Yes? I don't know. Oh my gosh. So it really hurts me. So I will tell you what I use Red Heart for, right? When I look at Red Heart, I look at Red Heart as a tool to practice, right? So when I buy Red Heart Super Saver, I buy it for the color. I don't necessarily buy it, and it's relatively inexpensive, right? And a lot of my projects that I give as gifts are Red Heart, right? I have made like right now, most of my Christmas presents are made from Red Heart or low peel acrylic yarn. What I do is I practice a lot right, I practice my craft. I want to get really good so then I can become a crochet designer. So I'm practicing stitches a lot. For example, one of the baby blankets that I'm giving this year as a Christmas gift to one of my nephews is a crocheted, well, he's like 2 years old, but it's a crocheted baby blanket, and it's made with waffle stitches, and it has a nice border on it. It looks great. It's made with Red Heart Super Saver. I was practicing waffle stitches and tension and making sure my borders were good and all this other good stuff, and it was for practice, right? I practiced with Red Heart Super Saver and gave it away as a gift. When I was practicing my granny squares, I made a baby blanket out of granny squares, and I'm giving it to my baby niece. When I was practicing making shawls or trying to get the shape right, trying to get the pattern right, knowing how to just make a shawl, right? And knowing the dimensions and how big I should make it and how long I should make it. I used Red Heart Super Saver, and I plan on giving away those finished, I guess you can say like samples or examples as gifts. If somebody commissioned me for a shawl, the same shawl that I made in Red Heart Super Saver, I would not use Red Heart Super Saver. I would not, because it's not free. I'm not giving away for free. I'm using my own, you know, I'm not using my own money, and I would explain to them, and within their budget, I would explain to them their options, what type of fiber they want, what's their intent for the garment, how long do they plan on wearing it, how long do they plan on it lasting. All of these things, right, would go into consideration when it comes to the fiber, their budget, and what I can work with. So if somebody said, I have $100 to spend on this shawl, wonderful. I can spend according to how much I pay myself, which is 72% of the budget. I have about $30 to play with yarn, which is more than enough. You have so many options, right? If they wanted acrylic, we can do acrylic. If you wanted to do cotton, there's so many affordable options with 100% cotton. $30 worth of 100% cotton. You can search the web and find it. You can catch a good deal. It's easy, right? That's why it was so baffling. I was baffled, flabbergasted at the fact that somebody would charge that amount of money. Like, it makes me cringe so hard. Like, ugh. I know I'm being very dramatic, but I'm just really like, don't you respect your art enough? Don't you respect your craft enough to use an appropriate medium? If I charged luxury prices and considered my product a luxury, but I use subpar products, it baffles me. It really is. It really is like confusing. I'm really confused. Now I know there is this whole debate about if you should use value yarns and if you should use expensive yarns, and I use both. I invest in expensive yarns, but majority of my collection is value yarn. Most of my collection is made out of polyester and acrylic yarn. I do have some cotton yarn. I am trying to move closer to cotton yarn and natural fibers, but for majority of it, because I make mostly blankets, majority of it is non-natural fiber yarn. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to step down from my high horse. Yeah guys, but that's it. I'm done. Rant is over. I'm stepping off of my platform. I'm done. But I do want to hear from you guys. I want to hear down below, what are your opinions? Am I right? Am I wrong? What are your, I want to hear from you guys. I want a nice civil discussion down in the comments below. But yeah guys, as always, have a wonderful day and make something gorgeous. Bye guys.